I'm Chef Tish Tansil and welcome to another edition of Urbanesque Living. Today I'm going to show you how to do something special that will impress the guests at your next event. I'm going to show you how to make a special gift item that you can hand out as souvenirs that your guests will remember for years to come. Stay tuned.
Mom, can I have $1?
Yeah, it's right. I think my purse is upstairs on the bed.
It's not here.
Check the dining room.
No,
What about your sister's room?
it's not there either.
The upstairs closet? The downstairs closet?
There are no more closets.
Moms everywhere are finding ways to keep kids active and healthy. Get ideas, get involved, get going at letsmove.gov.
Hi, welcome back to Urbanesque Living. And like I said, today I'm going to show you how to make a very special gift item. Now in the previous show, I showed you how to melt chocolate. Well, now I'm going to show you something very simple yet impressive to do for your next event. Now the chocolate is at a perfect temperature right now. It's smooth and it's creamy and it's ready to go. Next, you're going to need a silicone mold. It doesn't have to be a mold like this one. This is a 6-compartment mold. Yours can be heart-shaped, it can be square, it can be round, it doesn't matter. Whichever design you like. Now today I'm doing a traditional looking candy bar, but it's going to have a special topping, and those toppings are actually homemade toppings that they can't get anywhere else but your kitchen. You don't have to spray the silicone because silicone is a non-stick surface. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the chocolate off of our double boiler, and I'm actually going to dab it on our mat because it's going to have a little bit of water and condensation at the bottom, and we don't want that dripping into our chocolate because it's going to make very unsightly bubbles in it. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take our chocolate and we're going to pour them in equal amounts into each of our shells. And we're going to use up all of our chocolate because everyone loves a chocolate bar and we don't want to waste our chocolate. And I'm going to get a little bit of that off the edges. And I'm going to set this aside because there's nothing in there. We don't need to heat it any longer. I'm going to turn off our induction cooktop, and I'm going to take our spatula and I'm just going to make sure that the chocolate is evenly distributed into each one of these little cells. Because this is square, we have corners, and because we want our presentation perfect, we don't want to hand out chocolate bars that are missing the corners. If that happens, quite honestly, it's not really a big deal. You can just take the chocolate and remelt it and try it again. It's really not a problem to remelt your chocolate. Now what I'm going to do is just give it a little shake and make sure that all of our air bubbles are out, because you don't want air bubbles in your chocolate. It's not really going to affect the taste of it. It's still going to be delicious chocolate. But before this chocolate sets, we are going to add our own special touch. Now, on an earlier show, I made some candied walnuts, and I'm going to sprinkle some of those candied walnuts on top of a few of these. You really don't need a lot because these are not the biggest candy bars in the world. These are just souvenir candy bars. Just enough to give a person a taste of chocolate. Now I also have some walnuts that I did not candy in case you have a guest who wants just the plain nut with some chocolate, which is actually delicious as well. And we're just going to drop those on top so that they get a delicious piece of naturally grown walnut, and that they don't have to worry about the extra candy. You know, you do have a lot of candy on here anyway. Now the next thing I'm going to add are some raisins. Raisins and chocolate make a delicious combination. I think I might add a couple of nuts on that one as well. So you have kind of like a raisin nut, and I'm just going to break a couple of them up. And we are good to go. And I'm going to put these in the cooler.
Mom, can we get some ice cream?
Please, Mom, please.
No, we're having dinner soon.
Please.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of children in foster care who will take you just as you are.
Hi, welcome back. Now, our chocolate candy bars have been hardening in the cooler. Now, if you like, you can leave them out and they will harden also, but it's going to take a little bit more time. So I'm taking these out of the cooler and I'm going to pop them out of the molds. And as you see, it's not that hard because the silicone, you can bend it and it's flexible and you can push it out. And so that was our first candy bar. So I'm just going to unmold the other ones. Isn't that beautiful? Nice and shiny. When you see a shine on the chocolate like that, that means that it was at the proper temperature and that you did everything the right way. And that's why it's so easy to melt your chocolate on a double boiler. You're at the perfect temperature and your chocolate is going to look beautiful. Now, if you have a gift basket, these little chocolate bars are perfect souvenirs. And when you come back in just a second, I'm going to show you just how beautiful they look when you bag them up. One little tip I wanted to tell you. Sometimes when the chocolate comes out of the mold, they have this little edge that's a little bit odd. So basically, all you have to do is just break that off. Not a big deal. You can use a little knife and slice it off, whichever you choose. It's a lot quicker when you use your hand, and it will just break off evenly. Okay, so now I'm going to show you just how to bag these up. It's not really that difficult. If you go to your local craft store, they actually have clear plastic bags of various sizes to handle what you need and what you need it for. These bags are perfect for our candy bars. Now, one of the things that you can actually do is cut some ribbon. So if you're using these for a bridal shower, you can buy ribbon that matches your wedding party, and that will actually add to the effect. So I'm just going to bag these up right now. So now all of our chocolate bars have been wrapped, and one of the great things about wrapping them this way is that on the blank side, you can actually put a label on here that signifies what the occasion is and what the date. You can put a photograph, you can put a place card, you can put a business card. But these are tightly wrapped, they're sanitary, they're safe, and they're perfect for handing out. And they're also perfect for putting in a gift basket such as this. These are great souvenirs to hand out to your friends, to your family, and most of all, to yourself. Thank you for joining me. This is